Good morning, my dear friends. Good morning, dear masters. Welcome to day 5 of our 11-day breath by breath, step-by-step approach to practicing breath mindfulness meditation being presented by Pyramid Valley International. So we've been through several steps. We've been through the science of breathing. Able to hear me well, right? Yes. Okay, I got some message. So we've been through understanding the right posture, the right type of breathing, which is abdominal breathing. And we've been going through some attention and awareness exercises. And as I said, as we all know, the breathfulness practice consists of 3 stages. Number 1 is relaxation, where we do the long inhale and long exhale. I'll guide you through that. The second stage is observation. Just quickly share that. The second stage is observation, which is just conscious observation of your breathing. And the last step of 5 minutes is where we do the gratitude exercise. We do the appreciation. And during observation, there are 3 steps. We've been following step number 1, which was attention on the breath and awareness at the nose. Today, we will practice first 5 minutes of relaxation. And then the first 15 minutes of the observation stage will be like what all of you did yesterday, right? Just watching the breath at the nose, at the entrance of the nostrils. The second 15 minutes, we will watch our breath cycle. I'll tell you what it means. So we're expanding our awareness. The last 3 days, we tried to develop the skill of attention. We've been focusing our attention here. Now, today, we're going to add one more step. Is basically we're expanding our awareness of our breathing from just the nose to our entire breath cycle. What do I mean by breath cycle? Basically, as you breathe in, there is some sensations, air flows in through your larynx and then goes through your lungs. And because of that, there is a movement in your chest. And then because of that, there is your diaphragm goes down and your stomach comes up. So you need to be aware of your entire breath cycle. And all that happens in a moment, just like the way you breathe in and breathe out. So that should be your awareness for the second 15 minutes of the observation stage. And then we will end with the 5 minutes of appreciation stage. All right. So bringing your attention at your breath, at your nose, and then awareness of the entrance, just like a watchman, you watch the nose, that develops attention. And then we're slowly expanding awareness to our entire breath cycle. So observe all the sensations, feel all the sensations of your breathing, right? In your chest region, in your stomach region. So there is a reason why we are expanding the awareness from here to your body as well, because the next step, it will be useful. So we'll talk more about it, but there is air flowing. There is some energy movement happening. So there are sensations happening somewhere. Some of you might feel at some point, some of you may not, but the easiest is your stomach region. You can easily feel your breath. So if you're not able to follow the breath cycle, you can just move your awareness to your stomach region and see how it moves up and down as you breathe in and breathe out. All right. So that is the second 15 minutes. I will guide you through that, and then we'll get into the appreciation stage. Okay, so just to recap again. So we're going to do the 3 stages, relaxation, observation, and appreciation. And in observation, first 15 minutes of the observation will be attention on the breath, awareness at the nose. And then the second step would be attention, continue to be focusing our attention on the breath, but awareness of the breath cycle. If you know the breath cycle, inhale, there's a gap, exhale, gap, inhale, gap, exhale, gap, and then that happens as you breathe in and breathe out. So this is a step where we also call it as follow your breath. So as your breath, the air goes through this whole cycle, right? You inhale, goes through this path, and then you exhale. You're trying to follow that with your mind. Again, it is possible that initially some of you might be visualizing, some of you might be trying to control the breath like that, but over time you will drop that and then just observe. whichever points you're able to observe, that is good enough. You don't need to follow the full cycle. For some of you whom you cannot. Okay. And we'll dive into the meditation practice first. So we'll do it for around 35, 40 minutes. And then we'll dive into some of the wisdom behind what happens by being in breathfulness for us when to our energy body. And one other. Yeah, so today I think last night, because of heavy rains in Pyramid Valley, we're not able to do the live on YouTube right now, but we are doing a recording. So once the session is over, we will upload the recording onto YouTube and share the link for those of you who might be having people following this on YouTube. All right, my dear friends, so let's get into the practice of breathfulness this morning. Get into a comfortable posture, remove your spectacles. Relax your shoulders, relax your body. Keep your body straight. Cross your legs, clasp your fingers, close your eyes. Slowly bring your attention to your breath. Consciously breathe in long and breathe out long. Just very soft, easy, smooth inhale. As you inhale, you can count to however number you feel comfortable. As you inhale, count 1, 2, 3, 4. As you exhale, count 1, 2, 3, 4. If you can do only till count 3, so be it. If you can count till 5, that is also wonderful. Feel your breathing, feel the movements due to your breathing in your abdomen region. This allows you to do the right type of breathing, which is diaphragmatic breathing or abdominal breathing. This first stage is called the relaxation stage in the breathfulness practice. As you consciously breathe in long and breathe out long, there is a harmony that happens between your breath, your body, and your mind, which will allow you to relax your body, slowly calm down your mind. Which sets our body and mind in the right frame for the breathfulness meditation practice.
Continue to do slow, easy, smooth, long inhale and exhale. Do not hold your breath. Do not force yourself to go beyond your comfortable long breathing. Be conscious of the breathing. Be conscious of the movements due to your breathing in your chest and tummy region. Continue to do your long breathing while counting in your mind. Enjoy the relaxed body and the calmer mind. As you inhale slow, easy, long, and exhale slow, easy, and long. Do an instant relaxation exercise. Keep your body straight and relaxed. No stiffness, no tightness anywhere. Now, let's move into the observation stage. Slowly drop your counting and your conscious long inhale and exhale, and start observing your normal breathing at your nose. Move your awareness to the entrance of your nostrils and watch the breath going in and out. Focus your awareness at the entrance to your nose and be conscious of your inhale and exhale. Your normal, natural inhale and exhale. the next 15 minutes. All thoughts can wait. Do not entertain any thoughts. However, if thoughts and distractions do come, do not fight them. Once you recognize, gently move your attention back to your breathing and watch the breath at your nose. Feel the sensations at the entrance to your nose and inside your nose as the air flows in and flows out of your nose. Nothing else to do. Continue to observe your breath at your nostrils, my dear friend. We're using a very limited area of focus for us to observe our breath. So that our mind calms down faster. Like I mentioned yesterday, if any of you are struggling to focus your attention on the breath, you can use counting the breath as a technique. Every time you finish one breath, after you exhale, you can count 1, 2, 3, so till 10, and then restart your counting from 1. If thoughts distract you away from counting, you can resume your counting from 1 after every exhale. For this step, focus your attention only at the entrance to your nose. Doing this practice in groups always helps. As the energies of the entire group add up to each other's relaxation and silence. Continue to pay attention of your inhale and exhale at the entrance to your nostrils for 5 more minutes, my dear friends. Your attention and awareness will be focused only on your nose. Do not alter your breathing. Do not visualize anything. Do not entertain thoughts. Continue to be with your inhale and exhale at your nose. Feel the sensations of air going in and out on your upper lip or inside your nose. Now, my dear friends, slowly expand your awareness to your entire breath cycle. Expand your awareness to your throat region, your chest region, and your stomach region. As you breathe in and breathe out, observe the sensations or the movements in any of these areas. Any movements, any sensations in your throat region or your chest or your stomach movements, just observe and let go. But stay with your in-breath and out-breath. You follow your breath as the breath completes its full cycle every time. If you find it difficult to follow the breath fully at the beginning, you can just observe the movements in your stomach region or your chest, wherever it is easy to observe. Just observe your tummy going up as you breathe in, your stomach going in as you breathe out. Just follow those sensations and the movements. Not force the breathing just to feel any of those. We are learning to become more aware in a bigger part of our body. You'll continue the same rhythm of your natural, normal inhale and exhale. Only thing, your observation has shifted from your nose to your stomach region. Feel the wonderful movements of your stomach and chest as you breathe in and breathe out normally. Feel the flow of your breath from your nose to your throat, to your chest, and the movement in your stomach due to the breathing. And all the way back out of your nose. It's a wonderful, beautiful breath cycle. Feel and enjoy the beautiful flow of the breath from your nose to your lungs and all the related sensations and movements in your chest, throat, and stomach region. As you follow your breath, you'll feel a greater sense of relaxation and higher energy flowing through you. Do not strain yourself. Relax and follow your breath the next 5 more minutes. Do not analyze. Do not think anything. If you're not able to feel your breath at any point of your breath cycle, that is okay. just be aware of the movements in your chest and stomach region if that is easy for you. But always be conscious of your in-breath and out-breath. Continue to follow your breath, my dear friends. Last 2 minutes. Wonderful. Now let's move into the appreciation stage, my dear friends. Slowly bring your awareness to your chest region. Bring your awareness to your heart. Bring the feelings of gratitude with the feeling of gratitude. Let's express gratitude to 3 things, people or situations in the last 24 hours that have made you happy or that have made you feel thankful for. Bring each person, place, situation or thing into your memory. Express thank you in your mind with a feeling of gratitude. With your awareness in your heart region. Next, recall your experience of your breathfulness session today and say thank you to all the experiences that you had in this morning session. Pleasant, unpleasant, all your thoughts, and ultimately the time you were able to spend in your personal growth. And lastly, express gratitude. Let's express gratitude to all the great masters and teachers whose wisdom we've been practicing and following to lead a purposeful, meaningful life. And all the beings that have helped us till this moment. With that, my dear friends, we will end our breathfulness practice for today. Relax your body, relax your shoulders, relax your legs. Slowly bring your awareness to your hands, to your palms. You can unclasp them and place your palms on your eyes for a few seconds and open your eyes when you are ready. All right, dear friends, I hope it was a good and a bit of a different session today compared to yesterday because we learned the second step of observing our breath. I know it might have been a bit difficult and different for some of you, but that is okay. We will take any questions after the next 5 to 10 minutes. And I will talk about the reason why we want to expand our awareness to a bigger part of our body slowly in today's session. So today I want to talk about how breath helps regulate our energy flow. As I've been mentioning, breath is not just doesn't happen at our nose. We started that step so that we can get friendly with our breath, inhale and exhale. But then happenings to the breath, mindfulness of breathing is being aware of all the happenings, and the happenings happen across our body. And this is what happens when we start observing our breath. So quickly, all of us know the yogic wisdom that talks about the panchakoshas. Each of us are 5-layered, right? So we have the, on the left-hand side, if you see, we have the physical body, which is something that we see and feel, which is the DNA, the cells, tissues, bones, skin, everything. So that is just one layer of our existence. The next layer of our existence, which we'll talk a little bit, and I'm sure there are a lot of videos and literature out there, is about our pranamaya kosha, which is an energy body. In Indian and Eastern traditions, you'd have heard about Ayurveda, you'd heard about acupressure, acupuncture, Reiki. So all these work on the energy level, whereas your allopathic medicines, a lot of other medicines work on the physical level, right? The energy field is as we know, and then as I've covered these in the mind to matter sessions. So every cell of our body, every part of our body has both an electrical and a magnetic energy field. And so that is more coming from a science perspective, but from a yogic perspective, we look at energy flow. We'll talk about that in a minute. And then the third layer or a sheath is called the manomaya kosha, which is our world, or the layer of our thoughts and feelings. We will talk about that in a couple of days. And then we have the vijnanamaya kosha, which is our real wisdom, higher mind, vishesh jnana, vijnan. So it's our intuition, it's our inner conscious. So we'll talk about that one of the days. And then finally, we have the Anandamaya Kosha, which is the bliss of our soul, bliss of being with our soul. We feel each of these layers at different points of time. As we expand our awareness, expand our consciousness, we'll be able to feel, oh, I'm thinking, I'm feeling this way, right? I'm allowing my intuition to come in. So we'll be a lot more be able to aware of working from each of these dimensions. So as we talk about the pranamaya kosha, a lot of you may have seen this, may have heard about this chakra system, right? So according to the chakra science, right, both the yogic science and Ayurveda. So our body, there are 72,000 nadis or energy channels flowing through different parts of our body. Like physically, we always learn about the nerves and bones, nervous system, blood circulation, arteries and veins. But these are more the invisible nadis, invisible channels of energy that flow across our body, around our physical elements, right? And of those, there are 3 major nadis. As you know, there is the Pingala nadi that runs through our right nostril. There is the Ida nadi that runs through our left nostril. And there is the Sushumna, which runs through our spinal cord, which runs through the center. And these nadis, all the nadis, intersect at different points in our body. The points where they intersect, they are called the energy centers or the chakras. So we have 6 within the physical body, and the 7th one just above our physical body. 7 points where these nadis intersect, and they are the energy centers, and those are the different chakras that you may keep hearing, right? And there are the different chakras. Again, a lot of literature available on the internet in terms of what happens, what is the function of those individual chakras and what happens if it is not balanced. So each of your chakras can be overactivated in a sense that a lot more energy flowing happening, or they could be underactive with energy not flowing beyond a particular point in chakra. So with conscious breathing, we allow the chakra, the energy flow to happen smoothly. So why does energy not flow? That is because of this chart kind of shows you. See, for example, the second chakra is related to the emotions or feelings of guilt, shame, pain, unworthiness, lack. If I don't have self-esteem, oh my God, I'm not good for anything, or I'm guilty of something. I'm very ashamed to talk in public. I think, what will people think of me? So that is an emotion. Emotion is energy in motion, right? So when you are in that state of feeling, energy always gets stuck in your second chakra. Similarly, when you always have some kind of a competitive nature, always some kind of an aggression, you want you to be winning, you want the ego to be playing fine, then you're always in the third chakra. So that is why the energy doesn't flow freely across this. When does energy flow? When you start exhibiting the emotions of the higher chakras, the emotions of heart chakra. If you look at here, the emotions of heart chakra is love, relationship, and self-acceptance. So when we start feeling the higher emotions of love, we're able to express freely, that is throat chakra. And then as we continue to do our breathfulness practice, we'll start getting some intuitive signs. We get a sense of purpose. We get a sense of, that's all associated with your Ajna chakra, right? So you'll have to let the emotions, you're elevating our emotions from negative to positive, allows our energy movements to flow. And that is what happens when we continue doing our meditation, continue to do the breathfulness practice. So this is how the flow of creative energy flows. It doesn't get stuck in one part. As we continue to exhibit emotions of positivity, then energy flows. And that's exactly what happens during breathfulness. As we continue to observe, the breath, observe the pattern of breath, energy flows. And then as I mentioned earlier, the more you observe, more you're conscious of your breath becomes smaller, your breath becomes smoother, your breath becomes finer. Only thing that we do, we don't need to have some specific food or do some specific forceful breathing exercise. Only observation of our breath, conscious, throw the light of conscious awareness on your breath and everything gets moved. That's what happens. So breathfulness removes the energy blocks and enhances the flow of energy. If you haven't watched, there is a wonderful video called Spiritual Reality. It's available in many languages. So that was prepared by one of the pyramid meditation master several years ago, a couple of decades ago, I guess. So it shows, as you continue to breathe, what happens to our breath, and then how the energy flows start getting regulated. And as energy flow gets regulated, then you'll start feeling sensations all through the body. And here is this another axiom: energy flows where attention goes. So till now our attention was here, so our energy was flowing, we are able to. Now our attention is flowing throughout our body. When as we focus our attention towards the entire body, energy starts flowing. That is why it's important to follow your breath cycle, right? Any different various patterns and different parts of your body gets more. So energy flows where attention goes. That means wherever you place your conscious attention, that's where energy flows. That is also related to the law of attraction and the law of abundance that we normally talk about, right? If you place your attention on negative things, that is where energy flows. Energy flows and gives you more of the negative things. If you place your attention on positive things, that is why we do this gratitude exercise. We express appreciation, heartful appreciation to things that happen, wonderful, that wonderful food, that wonderful help that someone did, that wonderful rain that didn't happen, that wonderful weather that happened yesterday, whatever it is. So you express gratitude. That means you are expressing, you're giving attention to something positive, and more of that happens. That is what is law of abundance. Law of abundance is you'll receive what, you'll always keep receiving what you are grateful for. And similarly, the more we place attention on something that we don't have, oh, I don't have a good relationship, oh, I don't have right type of people around me, oh, I don't have enough money, I don't have good health, why am I always being that? Energy flows the same way. So energy continues to give you the more of what you are paying attention to. It doesn't distinguish between positive and negative. It's more in our mind. So it's basically between us, whether it is negative or positive. So today's step, as we continue to expand our awareness, we want to kind of make sure that we are able to become aware of our energy flows here. Because as you saw in the picture, energy keeps flowing through the 72,000 nadis. Only thing we are not aware of it. So step 2, we expanded our awareness from your nose to your breath cycle. And the next step, we will be expanding our awareness throughout our body. So that means we are placing our attention throughout our body. So we are able to regulate the energy flow throughout our body, clearing all the blocks across our body. And that heals, that helps your energy system to flow wonderfully well. So that next you are able to be mindful and be conscious of your thoughts. And the third kosha, the third layer is your mental field. We'll talk about that. So that is the whole reason why you're expanding your awareness. So the good thing is there's nothing to be done. The only thing that we need to do, like Buddha found out, was just being aware of our breathing. Just conscious breathing. All right. So today's wisdom was about how being breathful, being mindful of our breath, clears the energy block in our chakra system, in our nadi system. Yesterday, we saw how just being with our breath silences our brain. And because of that, there are wonderful neurochemicals spreading through our body. And the day before yesterday, we saw how being with our breath activates a relaxation response so that our physical body relaxes and heals. We give time to our body to heal just by being with our breath. Okay, and yes, so with that, we will take a few questions. Any questions on today's practice? Any questions, any doubts? Please raise your hand, or you can type your questions on the chat window, please. Yes, we have a couple of hands raised. Shiva sir, okay, let me just first unmute once. Yes, Shiva sir, you can unmute and ask your question.
Sagar sir, good morning, and good morning to all co-meditators.
Morning, sir.
It has been a wonderful session, sir, that we are going through. Me, my wife also has joined, and our friends Srikanth and Shushma ji has also joined. We have been attending your, I think this is the third session that we are attending. So that really makes us very, Srikanth sir is our friend. And it makes us so simple. Your procedure of explaining and we following becomes so easy. So we have been practicing that. So first of all, thanks to you and to Pyramid Valley International. That's a great service that the International Pyramid is doing for all the humanity. That's a very great service. We have been introduced by Santosh Mukliar, our great friend. And we are very happy to associate with you, sir. First point number one.
Thank you, sir.
Point number two, I have like one or two questions. Like Srikanth sir said yesterday, the breathe alters. See, now while your guidance says that don't alter your breathe, don't imagine, and don't avoid thoughts, okay, or whatever. So, but other two we are able to do. I know not imagining, because once we concentrate on the nose and the breathing, so the imagination is part of it. Unless we start imagining, if we want to imagine, then we start imagining. So that is fine, sir. The breathe, what happens is when we start focusing slowly, it reduces. If you see the cycle changes, at one time, sometimes you feel whether you are breathing or not. Okay, so that happens, sir.
Correct. Yes, so that is normal, sir. First, thank you for your feedback. And I know you are familiar and really appreciate your having your video on. so that I see you in different sessions. Thank you, sir. And yes, so what I meant was we do not consciously alter our breath suddenly, because once we are aware of breathing, so we try to consciously alter. So the moment we realize that, we can let go, but the very nature of our observation alters our breath.
Okay.
So we don't need to worry about it, right? So as I said in that video also, it explains very well. So as we continue to observe our breath becomes shorter, our breath becomes finer, right? So, and then we become conscious of it, which is okay. So the breath automatically becoming smaller and then changing between left and right nostril, all that is normal, that will happen. Only thing, if you're aware of it, that is good. But my guidance was, do not consciously alter, because a lot of us, as you said, right, once we tell the mind, do not alter, it'll try to alter, right? So sometimes, so that is only guidance. So we don't consciously alter, but it will alter itself. We are aware of it. Good. Otherwise, nothing to worry about.
Then second question is, when I sit for meditation, before meditation I take water, lot of water, but I feel thirsty.
Yes.
Yeah. When in between, sometimes I feel as if in between I have to sip water.
Water. Yeah.
So that is, I don't know whether only I am feeling or.
No, so that is a common experience for people meditating, right? So we do advise a lot of people to drink water, which you probably do, but yeah, throat becoming dry, mouth becoming dry. So that is one kind of experience some people have. Some people have a different kind of experience where they sweat, right? So so that's a different bodily experience. So all these are things that happen as we grow our awareness of our body. So, but over time it will reduce. So if you really feel you're not able to continue doing meditation, you need to have that sip of water, you can try and do it, right? So the other thing which strong Buddhists suggest us, any sensation like that you have, right? If you really feel thirsty, then there is a craving for having water, right? So what they say is, you can observe that craving, you can be with that sensation. Right? So instead of observing your breath, you can shift your attention to that sensation. For example, you feel, so where am I feeling uncomfortable? Where am I feeling? So once you start doing it, that expands your mindfulness, right? And then over time, the thirst goes away, right? It's not that the body is not going to survive without a sip of water, but it's basically our mind trying to say you have the water, otherwise you do it. That you can use those. The same thing happens with pain. A lot of people, when they sit, we feel pain in the knees, pain in the back, right? One advice from a class 12 meditator or a degree meditator is basically what they say is, focus on the pain, allow the pain to be. In fact, I've tried that. It's been an amazing experience. You sit for long hours, you feel pain, you just focus your attention on the pain. You don't worry about the pain, but merge your awareness with the pain, and that enhances your meditative practice even more.
I will try that. I will definitely try that. And third thing I wanted is September 29th to say 4th of October, or 3rd of October. You have some sessions there, sir, in Pyramid Valley, the in-house programs.
Oh yes, there is a 2-day workshop, I think October 1st and 2nd, Saturday, Sunday, we have a 2-day workshop on inner child healing as well. Okay. So I think there will be some other programs coming up, so you can look up the website, sir. Yes. Right. So are you planning to be there?
And we can, yes, sir. Yes, thinking of my grandson has holidays, so we thought of bringing him.
Wonderful. So you can book your accommodation and then stay there. You look up the website, you'll find things, and definitely I will meet you there during that time as well.
Sure. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. The next question, Beena, madam.
Good morning, sir. My problem is anxiety. Too much of anxiety that it's going out of control. I get breathlessness. Even it's leading to asthmatic problem. It's too much of anxiety. That means little bit is okay, but it's too much. And I get so irritated. If something happens, I get so irritated. I just concentrate on the problem instead of concentrating on the solution. And I involve my family members also. My others also get irritated because of my problem. My husband, my children, they also get irritated. One example, what happened today is my network was giving problems. The dongle also was giving some problem. I was so much irritated. I just got everybody into this solution to get the solution. So I just concentrate on the problem. That is anxiety is most main problem that I got. Second is fear of facing the public. If I have to speak, even if I have to speak to you, I feel my heart beats too much. I become breathless. But breathlessness is my problem. So how to get rid of this? I am very much, I'm getting so much of problem because of this. So please help me, sir.
Yeah, no, good problems, madam. All of us have had these problems at different points of time. As you said, breathlessness is the problem. And the solution is breathfulness, which you're already starting to practice.
Yes, contradictory.
Right? And
Yes.
do you read books?
Yes, I started reading. I've attended that last July that session, stillness retreat,
Stillness.
and after that I started reading books. Now I'm little got this habit of reading. Yes.
Okay, so I would suggest the practice that we are following right now, which is the breath mindfulness meditation. There is a book called Breath by Breath.
Okay, sir.
Right, and it talks about the 16 verses of Anapanasati Sutra, and it addresses all the problems that you are talking about. And so you've been following this session since day one, since September 1. You've been attending the session.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
So how has been your progress during the session? So are you able to focus your attention on the breath?
Yes. Progress is, I think I'm not following the timetable. When I don't get the things done properly, then I get anxious. So that timetable also I have to improve my self-management time. And I know everything, but I'm not concentrating on the solution.
Yeah, so that is why, right? So you are having the session from 6 o'clock. Are you able to join at 6 a.m., go through the session, go along with the meditation?
I do everything. I just hurry for this, and I attend at 6 o'clock itself. But I have to hurry, do all the things, household work. My son has to go by.
Yeah. So now, are you able to follow the meditation? For example, the 5 minutes of relaxation. Are you able to do that? Are you able to focus? Were you able to focus your attention on your nose? The step by step that we've been doing. Have you been able to follow that?
Yes, I'm following for some time, and again, my thoughts will go somewhere.
Yeah, that is fine, which is okay. So that's what the breathfulness is basically this. So for any time, so here is, so number one suggestion is just continue to attend our sessions, just follow all the instructions and guidance that we do here very strictly, right? Number one. Number two is anytime you're anxious, that is where the instant relaxation exercise we talk about the first 5 minutes, where you breathe in long and breathe out long, right? The count of 1, 2, 3, 4. Anytime you feel good that you are recognizing you are becoming anxious, good that you are recognizing the problem. So all that is good awareness. A lot of people don't even know that they are impacting other people or they are feeling anxious, right? So that's a good step. But the solution to that, anytime you're feeling anxious about it, just close your eyes, or even with your open eyes, just breathe in. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the instant relaxation exercise. And the only solution for you to be getting out of anxiety, getting out of fear, getting out of your fast heartbeat when you want to talk to someone is bring your attention to your breathing.
Okay.
Just be conscious of it at any time, because, or you can even take deep breaths. That's right. So anything, so the moment that breath clears your brain, clears your body, relaxes it, and then you'll be able to come back to your normal state. But yeah, the only thing is you are on the session, just follow whatever is being practiced here along with the rest of us to the T, and you should be doing good.
Okay. Any additional thing that I can do other than meditation? Any exercise, mental exercise or something?
No, in meditation, I mean, in this breathfulness itself, we are giving you a lot of those exercises, right? So we'll point you to some articles on the Telegram group. So, but for now, we can just continue with whatever you're doing.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. All right, so I think there are a couple of questions on the chat window. Body gets hot and sweat during meditation, and someone also said, I'm feeling heaviness in my head. Okay, so yes, so just like Shiva sir mentioned, our throat gets dry, we get thirsty. So a lot of physical things that happen as we get into the breathfulness practice of meditation. So body might become heavy, body might become light, you might lose a sense of breathing, right? So all those are sweating happens and movement happens, emotions. I mean, as we progress along, sometimes you might feel some tears in your eyes. So, or your head might become heavy, like someone said. So all these are experiences that happen during meditation. Two things, you can just ignore them. It will get all right. Bring your attention back to your breath. If it continues to persist, you can make that as the object of your meditation. It will go away. And heaviness in head, that is because a lot of us think a lot of us do a lot of functions with the head. And that is where the second and third step of becoming aware of your body starts easing. So anytime you feel heavy in your bed, move your attention in your head, move your attention and awareness to some part of your body where you can feel your breathing. That is the second step that we saw today, or we are practicing today, focusing your attention on the stomach region as it moves. It will help. So for anyone who's having headache when they do meditation, heaviness in the head, bring your awareness to your body, feel your breath in your body, in some part of your body. Then your attention moves from your head to your body region, right? And yeah, so Brahma Muhurta is fine. Yeah, early morning meditation is always good. But this meditation you can do it anytime. Okay, so yeah, let us that in a minute. Okay, so we have a hand raised from Mr. Narayana Murthy. So can you unmute yourself and ask the question? Okay, so meanwhile, there was a question on the chat window. I think the direct question on the chat window that talks about group meditation in the pyramid.
Yes,
So,
good morning, doctor.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Good morning. Good morning, master.
Good morning.
Sir, when I am observing this natural breath, what happens? Often the breath stops totally, and after breathlessness, a little, it starts again. This is happening more than once.
Okay, so good observation. Yes, that also happens. That is because we are paying too much attention on our breathing, right? So you need to relax. So today, the second step that we followed, right? Earlier, probably because you're concentrating too much here, that might have happened. So the second step, you can relax, feeling your breath, maybe to your chest or your lungs, sir. Okay, so over time it will go away. Over time it will go away. So you can
automatically it comes to the normal, but for a few seconds there will be stoppage of breath.
So yeah, so the only so I understand. So that is a lot of people have mentioned that as well. So that is normal because once you observe your breath, your mind tries to change the pattern. But continue to be with it, but relax. Once you see that, you can, once you feel that you're stopping the breath, then you can breathe consciously and then resume the breathing as well.
Thank you.
Okay, nothing to worry. So nothing very specific to you. So that happens, and but over time it will solve itself.
Thank you, Master.
Thank you, sir. So there was this question, last question on group meditation inside a pyramid. It's a pyramid have good air circulation, containerization of air due to many people, different health conditions. Okay, so there are two questions here. One is you can have a pyramid on your head, a pyramid cap on your head and meditate, or sit under a pyramid in your house or someplace and meditate. But I think this question pertains to doing meditation in large pyramids like we have in Pyramid Valley. In terms of the question is about doing group meditation with so many people under the same roof with different health conditions. Sir, all those doubts since the last 2 years, even at the height of the pandemic, nothing happened for people meditating inside the pyramid. The mega pyramid is really spacious, and then there are a lot of people who come in. Yes, there are initial, I think at least 2 years ago, a lot of caution that we exercised on wearing masks and things like that. But group meditation, today we are doing group meditation regularly inside the pyramid, inside the rooms, and then during a lot of our retreats as well. So nothing happens. And then a lot of people, group meditation allows you to get into that concentrated meditative state much faster because of the collective energies of people. So nothing to worry, especially if you plan to do meditation inside a mega pyramid or in a group meditation. And just like, I mean, anything that is really contagious, we need to take care just by all the precautions that we need to take care. But the current situation, people are happily and healthily meditating inside the pyramid. People have been staying there for a long time and then meditating as well. So no worries. Okay, so I think we are good with the questions for today, and hope you all had a good session. And please, as always, for newcomers and beginners, please continue to follow the practice one more time during the later part of the day. I would like to hear more from newcomers as well on their experience over the next few days. All right. So with that, have a nice day, my dear friends, and see you tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.